Winter 2026 might genuinely be the greatest anime season ever made. I'm not being dramatic. Okay, I'm being a little dramatic, but like, multiple decade-long franchises are hitting their final arcs at the same time. We've got legendary manga finally getting adapted. Studios are literally at war with each other for your eyeballs. So if you're wondering what's actually worth watching and what's forgettable garbage, I got you. Here are the 10 anime you need on your radar. Kicking things off at number 10, we have Sentenced to be a Hero. Okay, so imagine if the government looked at the worst criminals on death row and said, you know what? You're the hero now. Go fight demons. And if you die, we'll bring you back to do it again. That's the whole show. This is basically the Suicide Squad of fantasy anime, except somehow darker and with way less Will Smith. These aren't redeemable anti-heroes. These are murderers and terrorists forced into an eternal meat grinder. Studio Kai is behind this one. Same people doing Shangri-La Frontier, and they're opening with a 60-minute premiere special, which, in anime terms, means the production committee is confident. If you're tired of generic isekai protagonists with the personality of wet cardboard, this is the antidote. Coming in at number 9, Golden Kamuy Final Season. Alright, Golden Kamuy fans, it's time to say goodbye. The final season drops January 4th, and it's covering the Battle of Hakodate, which, for the uninitiated, is where everything in this gold-hunting, survival-action, historically accurate fever dream comes to a head. This anime is genuinely one of the weirdest shows I've ever recommended, and I mean that as the highest possible compliment. It's got Russo-Japanese war veterans, Ainu cultural education, brutal murder, and then, randomly, a cooking segment? The character writing is chef's kiss. There's no clear good guys, just desperate, morally grey people trying not to die. If you haven't started this series yet, you've got time. Go binge. Brain's Base is sending this franchise off properly. At number 8, we've got Fate Strange Fake. So, here's the thing about the Fate franchise. It's, complicated. The lore is like an iceberg the size of a small moon. But Strange Fake? You can kinda just jump in. Written by Ryogo Narita, yeah, the Bakano and Durarara guy, this one's set in Nevada, and it's basically a holy grail war, where somebody threw the rulebook into a wood chipper. You've got Gilgamesh, you've got Enkidu, you've got a literal horseman of the apocalypse. A1 Pictures is handling production, and honestly, they've been on a tear lately. Solo Leveling, Nier Automata, these guys know how to make action look expensive. This is your popcorn anime of the season. Just sit back and watch divine beings try to annihilate each other. No brain required. Number 7 is Trigun Stargaze. Okay. If you watched Trigun Stampede and thought, wow, that was beautiful, but also devastating, get ready for more devastation. Trigun Stargaze picks up 2.5 years after the destruction of July City, with a battered, broken Vash finally confronting his brother Knives. Studio Orange, the CGI wizards who made Beastars and Land of the Lustrous, are back, and their animation style is genuinely revolutionary. Like, these aren't stiff CGI puppets. The characters have weight. The camera moves in ways that 2D animation literally cannot replicate. This is sci-fi western at its peak. Just tragedy and gunfights on a desert planet. If you want something that feels like a blockbuster movie, this is your pick. Alright, number 6, The Darwin Incident. Time for the intellectual heavyweight of the season. The Darwin Incident is about Charlie, a humanzee, half human, half chimpanzee. Born from a terrorist organization's experiments, now trying to live a normal life while being hunted by eco-terrorists who want to use him as a symbol. Yeah, this one's different. No magic, no power systems, just ethical philosophy, political violence, and a protagonist who makes you question what it even means to be human. It won the Manga Taisho Award for a reason. The director? Naokatsu Tsuda, same guy who directed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So you know the visual storytelling is going to be immaculate. If you want anime that treats you like an adult, The Darwin Incident is the one. Number 5, Hell's Paradise Season 2. Mappa's back with more gorgeous nightmare fuel. Hell's Paradise follows death row ninja Gabimaru on a mysterious island filled with immortal, horrifying god beings called the Tensen. Season 2 goes deeper into the island's lore, and the creature design is just disgustingly beautiful. Buddhist iconography fused with body horror, vibrant colours mixed with extreme violence. It's like if a Studio Ghibli movie had a breakdown. Oh, and characters actually die in this show. Like permanently. None of that power of friendship resurrection nonsense. If you like your dark fantasy with actual stakes, this is mandatory viewing. Actually, quick question. Out of everything I've mentioned so far, which one are you most hyped for? Drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious which way this community leans. Anyway, number 4 is Fire Force Season 3 Part 2. It's the end of the world. Like, literally. Fire Force Season 3 Part 2 is the grand finale, and it's going full cosmic horror. The truth behind spontaneous human combustion? Revealed. The protagonist Shinra? Basically becoming a god. The scale of destruction? Planetary. David Production is bringing their A-game with the sound design too. You know that bass drop explosion sound that became a meme? Yeah, expect more of that. And visually, they're going absolutely unhinged with the Adola Link sequences. If you want reality warping action spectacle with zero chill, this finale delivers. Number 3, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Steel Ball Run. It's happening. It's actually happening. Steel Ball Run, widely considered Hirohiko Araki's magnum opus, is finally getting animated. March 19th. Mark your calendars. Set 17 alarms. This is part 7 of JoJo, but it's basically a soft reboot. New universe, new Joestar. The premise? A cross-continental horse race across 1890s America that slowly descends into supernatural chaos. The protagonist, Johnny, is a paraplegic former jockey seeking redemption. Not heroism, redemption. His dynamic with Gyro Zeppeli is peak fiction. Now, the horse animation was always the big concern, but David Production is going all in with hybrid CGI, and the 47-minute premiere special tells you exactly how serious Netflix is taking this. This isn't just an anime, it's a cultural event. If you're a JoJo fan, you've been waiting over a decade for this. If you're new, what a perfect place to start. At number 2, Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2. Frieren is the reason I still believe in anime. Season 1 was a global phenomenon. This quiet, melancholic exploration of time, memory, and what it means to truly know someone. Season 2, the tempo shifts. We're entering the Northern Plateau and El Dorado arcs, which means actual high-stakes conflict against the remaining Sages of Destruction. The main antagonist, Macht of El Dorado, offers a level of psychological complexity you rarely see. The show explores how demons aren't evil by choice. They're biologically incapable of understanding human emotion. They just mimic it. And that's somehow more terrifying than any monster could be. Studio Madhouse is going all in on this. No fanservice, no harem nonsense, just a 1,000-year-old elf slowly learning what she lost by not paying attention to the people who loved her. It's beautiful. If you haven't watched Season 1 yet, please, do yourself the favour. Also, if you're still here and enjoying this breakdown, just smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I do countdowns like this constantly, and it genuinely helps me keep making them. Alright, back to it. And finally, at number 1, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, The Culling Game. Was there ever any doubt? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 premieres January 8th, and it's adapting the Culling Game arc, which is, without exaggeration, the most structurally ambitious thing this franchise has ever attempted. Gone is the urban fantasy where our heroes protect Tokyo from hidden threats. Now, it's a nationwide death game orchestrated by Kenjaku. Complex rule sets, binding vows, non-linear storytelling across multiple colonies in Japan. This is where Jujutsu Kaisen goes full Hunter x Hunter. The power system becomes dense, the strategy matters more than the punching. Characters like Higuruma, whose battles take place in a courtroom domain, show just how creative Gege Akutami's writing gets. Mappa's production has been under scrutiny, but the core star from Season 2 is returning. And after Shibuya, they've proven they can deliver when it counts. This is the anchor of Winter 2026. Everything else orbits around it. If you watch one anime this season, and honestly you should watch more, make it this one. So yeah, Winter 2026. Kind of insane, right? We've got franchise finales. We've got legendary adaptations finally happening. Studios are fighting for dominance, and somehow we're just expected to watch all of this? Good luck, everyone. Now, if you're hungry for more recommendations, I made a video on 10 incredible anime that basically nobody knows about. Hidden gems, underrated masterpieces, the whole deal. It's right here. Go watch it. I'll see you in the next one.